Monday morning, we're off up to Penrith, or just below Penrith. We're on the M6 currently. We're in the truck and we've got the 8-tonner on the back. We're off to probably one of the smallest list of buildings that we've worked on, probably ever really. It's tiny, and basically it's just a little sandstone structure over a well or a spring that outcrops, and it's in the Yorkshire Dales National Parks. They've been out and inspected it, and there's a bit of work that needs doing to it. It's in a pretty bad way. There's a lintel that's cracked on it, and a lot of the mortar's been washed out now. So what we're going to do is carefully dismantle it and pull it all apart. Some of it's still in good nick, so we're going to leave in what we can, so we're not disturbing too much of the historic masonry. And then hopefully the next few days weather's going to be on the side and we're going to get it all craned back together. See how we get on. Well, we've just got here now. Just going to get this machine off, and we'll go and have a look at the job and see what we've got to do. I don't think it's even a building. I don't know how you describe it. Well, that's it. Lovely. Hey, what I'm thinking we might do, we'll put the machine in down here, because we can get a nice tracking off here, and it's fairly level here, and we'll stick it somewhere about here, and then we can reach over, and then we'll stack all the stone up over in this bit, and lads come with the timber. I think we're going to have enough reach, enough room then to get it all down.
We'll get a trowel and then wire brushes out.
Yeah. Yeah, so we managed to get the top off. It went pretty well. Just the way that the stone was interlocking, we were thinking that some of it might end up falling in. We brought some timbers to put internally just to try and stop that happening, but when we had a look at it and we got the top stone off, we didn't really need to bother without it was all interlocked together. So we've got down to the basically what you'd call the eaves of it, and the whole building's shifted to one side now, and we've got a 9-inch displacement here from the bottom of the well coming up. So all these stones have leaned out, and then subsequently these stones as well have all pulled down. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this right hand side down first. We're going to take 3 stones off it, get them out, clean them up, and then we're going to bed them back on and try and twist them all back. The whole building has slid as well on that gable, so what we're going to try and do, we can't correct that, so we're just going to try and twist this back, and then we'll then take this left hand side down We'll have to dig a bit of the banking away, put that back up, but what we just need to watch out for is to ensure that we don't end up twisting the structure or making it an odd size for when we put the roof back together, because we've only got 6 stones that put the roof back together, so we've got to get it fairly bang on.
What do you think, Phil? Where are you thinking of putting it? There you go.
So what we've got here is we've got all the stones that make up the roof. We've kind of craned them out of the enclosure so we can have a look at them. They're absolutely covered in moss, as you'll have seen earlier. So we've got brass brushes and gently just cleaned up all the moss off them. Still got a little bit more to do on them. We've got a cracked stone down here. We'll glue and pin that tomorrow before we put it back together. And we've got a corner off here as well. It's on a bed split, so we'll put a pin in that and glue that back together. And then this is the top. It's looking at miles better now. We've got it all cleaned off, and a lovely little cross on there as well. What we've managed to do, we've got all the structure down. We've levelled this right hand side up. We've got all these units back in, and we haven't managed to get it absolutely spot on because the whole base of the structure's moved over time. So what we've done is we've got these in, and off the base stone we're probably about 1 inch out, and what we've done is we've semi-set this bottom stone here, and we've heard this one back because everything was leaning over to this side, so we've set that back now. This top stone over there, that's the start of the gable, we've drilled and pinned and glued that back together today as well. So we're just leaving that to go overnight, and then that's going to sit on that gable there. We'll get that on first thing in the morning, and then we've got 2 stones. Then we'll have to just reset this one and pack some lime mortar under it, and same with this corner section because this is actually broke off this. But we'll have a look at it in the morning, see whether we need to put a pin in that. And then yeah, we've got 2 stones to go on there, and then we've got the other, what is the door lintel head stone then, which is the same as that, to go on this side, and then we can start putting the roof on. But it's been a good day. I'll go first. You stand up there. You ready?
Yeah.
Have you pressed it?
I pressed it.
Don't look at me. Don't look at the camera.
I wasn't looking at the camera. Right, as you can see, we've got all the side stones on this morning, and it's more or less ready to get the roof on now. We had to resin 2 stones together this morning, which had snapped and come away. We've done that. All the resin's gone off now, so they're ready to go back on now. All that's set. So we're just going to get the roof on now. Hopefully get these 2 sides on, and then the end piece hopefully will sit in, not slot in nice and neat. And we may have to alter it a little bit, who knows, but when we get there we'll see. And then obviously at the end it's just like the top on the roof after at the end, what we have to get on. So yeah, everything's gone well up to now, and fingers crossed everything will be fine. Phil? Yeah. I'll tell you what we'll have to do is go right to the bottom.
Yeah. Bring it a little bit lower.
Right down. Right down, Phil. Let it sit on. Let it sit on, but don't take too much weight off it.